Hey guys, welcome back to What's in My Package, the new series of PlayStation 1 unboxings and gameplay. So I've got a brand new game to show you today, just arrived in the post this morning. A little bit of damage there, that's my fault. I was taking the address stickers off and tore the package. So I can't see inside, so let's just do a test, make sure it's not broken. I hope not. So, no. That's just the disc and manual, I think, so fingers crossed we've got a good one. So hopefully that midway will be a rare event. So yes, this is another shoot 'em up for the collection. Very cheap shoot 'em up. Game I've never played, but I've been looking at lots of different games, you know, the usual, checking out the hidden gems videos and, you know, unknown games and, you know, overlooked games and all that kind of thing. Just trying to really get a good sense of what's out there, because the collection for the PlayStation, the library is absolutely huge. There's so many games available. Constantly finding out new games. Just on eBay alone, when I'm checking latest listings, there are games popping up I've never heard of, and I have to keep checking YouTube to see what they are. But this is one I saw, and I was checking out some gameplay, and I thought it looked pretty good actually. It was, I think it was vertical from what I can remember, vertical shoot 'em up, and it reminded me of the Amiga era, that kind of graphics. And I thought, yeah, I really like that because I love the Commodore Amiga. You know, it was my computer growing up, so I thought, why not? And as it's a very cheap game, it doesn't really matter if it's crap, does it? No, it's not like I'm dropping 50 quid or more. So this was £8, not that bad, you know. So hopefully, if it's a good game, which of course I would hope it is, then that's, you know, a bargain. If it isn't, oh well, at least I tried it. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying this one out. As you know, I'm really into the shooters right now. I don't know what's going on with me, but I'm really enjoying playing shoot 'em ups. I've been playing R-Type, X2, you know, Xenon 2. Strikers 1945 2. There's a lot of twos in it, that's weird. I never realised that before. So yes, I'm really enjoying them at the moment. Oh, there's going to be other games coming in. I'm going to play other genres as well. But right now, shoot 'em ups are where it's at for me. But anyway, I'm not going to go down the crazy Japanese route. I know I said in the previous video there were Japanese games I want. I will pick them up at some point, but I'm not going to diverge off in an import shoot 'em up route right now. I'm just trying to get my PAL game sorted out. Anyway, let's get this open. Check out the condition, and hopefully it's in good nick. And it'd be interesting if any of you guys have heard of this game. I've never heard of it before, completely new to me, so we will see. Right, here we go. Fingers crossed. Okay, it looks nice. That's a good start. It was amazing me how they survive in a jiffy bag with no protection at all. They just don't get crushed. And yet I get that midway game and it's all cardboard and bubble wrap and it's smashed up. Bit weird that, isn't it? But yes, that looks sound. Actually, I'm really happy with that. That's great. Right, guys. So it's also from a developer I've never heard of as well. But anyway, the game I picked up is called Strike Force Hydra. So if you've heard of this and you know if it's any good, great, because I had no idea what it is. Never heard of it. Anyway, look at the condition. So it is a vertical shoot 'em up. Just had a look. So there you go. Very nice condition. So yeah, it looks really interesting and different. I just thought, well, why not give it a try at least? £8. I mean, the interesting thing is it's got no detail on the back. You know, and have the logos there. It's just got one player. No analog can support or anything else. Just one player. So it could be an absolute dud, or it could be a gem. We'll wait and see when we put it on and play it. So inside, it's all complete. Look at that. Hinges are fine. No broken hinges, no cracks to the case. Thank God for that. Actually, you know, this game, there's a manual, very nice. Nice and flat. This game, when I was looking to get a copy, I say I only paid £8 for it. And there are many copies available at the moment. It's quite abundant. Unfortunately, the majority of them seem to be battered. They seem to have broken cases. So I had to really struggle to find this one. I say struggle, I mean sit on my phone and scroll down a bit and find it. But you know, oh, the disc is pristine actually. I actually mean it is actually legitimately pristine. There's no scratches on this one. Probably because people have never heard of it and it's never been played. Or someone bought it, played it and went, oh, that's shit, and never played it again. We'll wait and see when we do the gameplay. But there you go, that's Strike Force Hydra, guys. So let's go and check out the gameplay. Okay guys, so this is Strike Force Hydra. Vertical shoot 'em up. I've had a quick run just to test it. Yeah. Let's just say the music is the best thing in the game. I mean, I'm actually enjoying it. It's quite fun. The biggest problem is I think it must be a budget release or something because it's got absolutely no options at all. You can just change the difficulty from easy to hard, and that's it. Or you've got the credits. There's no audio tuning, so you can't change the volume, which is very frustrating because this game, the sound effects are terrible, and they are so loud, and they completely and utterly override the fantastic soundtrack. The music is really good, but you can't hear it because of the sound effects, which is such a shame. They shouldn't have done that. So just to give you an example, just have a listen to the menu screen music for a second. So there you go, it's pretty simple, but I like it. It's quite a funky little tune. It does remind me of those 8 and 16-bit, well 16-bit in particular, computer days. But let's get into the game, and yeah. I've managed to do a couple of bosses so far. It's not that easy because it's tricky using the D-pad. I find that if you're not careful, it moves quite slowly, but then suddenly you'll push forward and your ship will just fly up the screen, get obliterated. So all you've got is shoot and bomb. So there's the sound effects. They are so overpowering, it is ridiculous. I found that staying at the bottom of the screen tends to work better as well because of those land guns there. You don't want to get too high up, and you've got to watch all the bullets because they just chase you around as well. So I tend to just auto fire the hell out of everything. Try and rocket those tossers there. And the energy's right down, as you can see already. I'm on 3 bar already. I haven't even got anywhere yet. So hopefully I'll be able to... Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm dead already. Hopefully I'll be able to show you a couple of bosses. I was doing alright a minute ago. I managed to get through about 3 bosses. But yeah, it's the other problem as well, being a budget game by the look of it. Every time you die, you've got to load, which is kind of annoying. That sound effect is absolutely awful. If you could change the volume, it'd be brilliant. If you could just turn the sound effects down and just... I don't understand why some developers do that. It's like, just let that great music shine. Don't worry about your crap sound effects. It's just so loud and so overpowering. But the game itself, I've got to be honest, even though it's a cheap game, is it worth the £8 I paid for it? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I can get £8 worth of gameplay out of it, let's put it that way. It's reasonably fun. I mean, it's not on the level of the majority of the shoot 'em ups on the system, of course. They are far superior to this one. But for what it is, it does the job. Weird thing I found, no, you have to kill that as the first boss. Very easy bosses, there's no real pattern to them. You have to kill those land guns as you approach the boss as well, because if you don't, I think it was the second boss I had it, there was a land gun down the bottom right and the bottom left, and I had to blow them up before it would let me see the boss, which is a bit odd. Oh, that was a bit stupid, Pete. So basically you just hammer the hell out of him. That's all he does. He hasn't got a pattern as such. He doesn't fire in multi-directions or anything. He just fires straight in front of him, which is going to do absolutely nothing to protect him. So you just move out of the way and wait. And there you go, first boss done. So, but you've got to take these punts, I suppose. You've got to buy these games, and you'll never know otherwise. And as I've said previously, the library is so vast on the PlayStation. This is a bit weird, by the way. You don't shoot anything. Oh, crap. You've got to just not hit the scenery and just move. Which is a bit bizarre to throw this in randomly. I don't really see the point, but there we are. It is what it is. You're just travelling somewhere, basically. So it reminds me of that, mate, on Castlevania 4 when the screen's moving and you've got to keep moving right and not get crushed. Zone 1C. Right. Target. Master Driller. It's actually a pretty cool looking boss, I'll give him that. I mean, he's not hard to defeat, but he looks good. It's mostly those land gun things that are a pain in the arse, because the red bullets just... Oh, shit. The bullets just follow you around, and I die a lot, by the way. I can get further, but yeah. You also don't seem to run out of lives, it just seems to keep going. I think I've only asked me to continue once so far. So I need to try and concentrate a little bit, and hopefully I can show you that boss, Master Driller. Oh, that was terrible, Pete, what are you doing? I ran straight into the bullets. Also, I found as well, you really want to stay down the bottom of the screen as much as possible, because the more you go up the screen, the more you die. There we go. I think this is Master Drill. This is what I was on about here. Look, so there's one there. So you've got to throw a rocket on him, blow him up. Come over here, rocket that bloke. And then it allows you to see Master Driller, which is this dude here. So this is a bit more advanced, a bit cooler, because you've got the side guns you've got to blow up. You can't just blow the middle up. Just listen to the music. It's so funky. The soundtrack's great. I really wish they'd allowed you to change that. I'd love to have had the music at full belt and just sod the sound effects. Right, one down, another one to go. Good thing is as he moves towards it, you can just throw a rocket at it. That has got to be one of the worst gun sound effects ever. Well, he does take a bit of a beating, doesn't he? I didn't realise it took this long last time. There we go, he's out of it. Next level. And that's just one level, 2 bosses, which is a little odd. 116 kills, that's not too bad. I got to the next boss and I think I died then. That's one good thing I will say though about the PlayStation, because there's so many games available, and most of them are still cheap. You can take a punt on games like this. And you know, you're going to find some like this where they're not the greatest game in the world, but then occasionally you are going to find a gem, aren't you? The downside is once you find a gem, if we start talking about it on YouTube, that'll bump the price up. Ah. What's this one? Rammstein. Nice. One of my favourite bands. I've got a horrible habit of creeping up the front of the screen. I'll keep going up to the top, even though I know full well it's going to get me killed if I do it. Oh, it's getting a little bit tight. It is getting a little bit tight. Jesus Christ. Move. There you go, left. Now I'm having trouble keeping track of everything. I'll go up there. Oh, Christ. This is getting a bit awkward. I don't want to look at my health bar because I don't want to see how bad my health is. You've got to be able to get power-ups. I would have thought there'd be some kind of power-up system. I haven't come across another weapon yet. I'm assuming you don't just get stuck with this crap. Oh, hang on, what's that? He says as that happens, oh, that's better. There we go. Got double fire. That looks pretty good, actually. Crap sound effect still, but it looks good. Ah, here we go. Mr. Rammstein. See if we can batter him. See if we get to the next bit, because I haven't seen the next bit yet. See, already I'm enjoying it. I mean, it's not the greatest game in the world by any means. Sound effects annoy the shit out of me. But, you know, on the plus side, the music's great. And as simple as the game is, it's actually quite fun to play. And it draws you in, and it definitely, as I said, for £8, worth it all day long. Certainly wouldn't pay any more than £8 though. I wouldn't pay, if this ever shoots up in price for some weird reason, don't buy it. It's definitely not worth it paying any more than a tenner. Oh, we got him, brilliant. Oh, furthest I've managed to get so far. Excellent. So I'll just, well, I might go till we die and then we'll stop. Depends if I die straight away. Another canyon ahead. Oh, not this again. Why would you do this? What's the point? It's supposed to be a shoot 'em up. If you're going to make a shoot 'em up, make a shoot 'em up. Don't make a dodge 'em up. That's just ridiculous. Well, I'll go left next time then. Oh, it's really not a good idea, this isn't. You have to do it in bits as well. You can't really just hold fast because you hit the bloody wall too quick. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. And we're through. Excellent. Right, next stage. Let's see what's happening. I don't know how many stages there are. I should have checked the case, see if it tells me. What we got? Octobot. Now that's a cool looking boss. See if we can even get there. Oh, that's bullshit. They took my weapon up. They're taking my weapon away. I can't believe that. They've taken my bloody double fire off me. They take your double fire off you and hammer you with bullets. That's really fair, isn't it? Although the rocket seems to be more powerful now. Seems to be destroying them easier. Oh, hello. We got to Octo already. That was quick. Yeah, we have. Oh, that's a pretty cool looking dude. Oh, you got to blow his tentacles up. Nice. Now the game's getting a bit more interesting. That's better. Oh, I like this. Yeah, I'm assuming it's a budget release. It bloody feels like it, so it ain't that bad actually. It's growing on me quite quickly. Oh, he's just going to pop up in random places, is he? Alright, okay. We'll just go for him and sod the tentacles, because I'm not entirely sure if you're supposed to take the tentacles then take him, but because he keeps popping up, I'm assuming you just got to break through the tentacles to get to him. It's a shame you've got a powerful weapon. That'd be really cool. Oh, what the hell was that? Oh, hang on, I got the shoulder button made him... There's some kind of dodge move. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So you can go up out of the stratosphere. That's different. I'm not too sure where you'd use that, but... Oh, okay, so I found something else out there. Nice. It's still great if you had a big bomb, though. Are we actually doing any damage to him? I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I'm supposed to just break the tentacles, but I mean, if you break the tentacles, you don't seem to have enough time to do that. So it must be just to attack him. Don't seem to be making much progress, do we? Although I've noticed his bar is green and red. I wonder if you have to get it to red and that's what kills him. Ah, there we go, got him. I have a horrible feeling that we weren't going to die then. Novice. Yeah, thanks for that. Oh, I like the music. That's gone a bit funky, isn't it? Whirlwind. It's all gone jungly-fied. I like it. Nice. Actually, quite nice graphics as well in this bit. I'm impressed that I've managed to get as far as I have so quickly, because it's only the second time I played it. As he dies. Always got to jinx myself, haven't I? Just gotta watch it with these guys when they come around me like that. I'm not sure how you get the power up though. I don't know how I got that earlier. I don't know what a shot that got it. So maybe that's what I'm doing wrong as well. You've got to use that dodge more. I really don't know. Maybe like when you get all these bullets at you, maybe that's what you're supposed to do. That looks interesting. That looks like it might do something. I'm not sure. I must admit, this is probably the nicest looking level so far though, isn't it? At least it's colourful. The bullet just slowly sails off the screen. Oh, hang on, have I missed one? Yeah. Here it comes. Oh, that's a little more tricky now. Oh, you bastard. Oh, Jesus Christ. He just dive bombed me and crushed me. Okay, well, we'll leave it there, but at least you've had a good look at it, guys. Interesting game. So there you go, guys. That's Strike Force Hydra. Interesting little vertical shoot 'em up. As I say, is it worth £8 that I paid for it? Yeah, absolutely. I think I can get £8 worth of gameplay out of that. I was doing quite well, and as you saw in the gameplay, I started to like it a lot more the further I got into it, and especially when we got to that jungle level, it started to look really cool. And you see the boss patterns change a little bit more as well. They were getting a bit more advanced, and it made the game more interesting to play. I don't think the point of the canyons, what's the point of the canyons? I don't really get why they've done that. It doesn't add anything to the game. It just becomes pointless, and it's quick and easy. Once you've done it and crashed, you learn how to do it the second time. But the actual shoot 'em up sections are pretty decent. It's definitely a budget game, no doubt about that. But I would absolutely recommend giving it a try if you've never played it before. You know, if you just want a quick and easy shoot 'em up to play, just kill some time with, I say £8, well worth the money. If it goes above a tenner, I probably wouldn't bother. But yeah, not a bad little game. Sound effects, nightmare. I really wish that they would have allowed you to change the audio settings, because that music is actually pretty good. It's just unfortunate the sound effects dominate the game so much they completely ruin the music. But you know, it is what it is. So there we go. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. If you did enjoy the video, please get a thumbs up as always. And if you'd like to see more content from me, just subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.